Hey guys, it's Angie. Today I want to do a new kind of series or test out something that I've been thinking about. And I want to call it makeup in the real world or makeup in real life. Just kind of using products and then going and doing something that you do in real life and see how it's going to work. And since summer's coming up, I decided to pick up a waterproof mascara and also a BB cream. And I'm going to be doing a little test. I'm going to go take my pug Bowie for a walk after I apply these products and then come back and show you guys how it looks. So the products I'm going to be using today is the Rimmel 9-in-1 Skin Perfecting Super Makeup BB Cream. And this is fairly new, I haven't heard of it, but it promises that it is a sunscreen, and it also says it primes, moisturizes, minimizes pores, conceals, and covers, which is kind of the same thing, smooths, mattifies, brightens, and helps protect. So it's supposed to last all day. We're going to test this out. And next I'm going to test out the Maybelline Rocket Volume Express Hydrafuge waterproof mascara. Heard a lot of things about this mascara in general. Haven't heard anything about the waterproof version, but for summer you kind of need a waterproof mascara. So I'm going to go ahead and apply those, and I'm going to talk about how they feel and all that stuff. So let's get started. The color that I got in the BB cream is light, and it was $6.99 I believe at my local drugstore for a fluid ounce, which isn't too bad. And I have tried a previous drugstore BB cream and it was awful. It was the Garnier one. Smelled awful, looked awful, didn't match. And I have a feeling this one's not going to match my skin as well, so we're going to see. Take a little squeeze of it right here on my hand. And you can apply these kind of any way that you want. This is probably a little bit too much in retrospect. But I'm just going to kind of dab it on my skin. And I haven't moisturized my skin. My skin is clean. I, you know, washed it and everything, but we're going to see how this goes on. And since it's supposed to be a moisturizer as well, you don't have to necessarily prep your skin or prime. So we're going to see if it lasts. Right now, looking at it in the mirror, it does not match my skin, but I'm going to blend it out and see how it goes. Now you can use your fingers or a brush. The fingers seem to be doing okay. Again, this is a little too dark for me. And as I'm trying to blend it in, it's kind of just the same color. It's not really melding into my skin, which might be hard to see on camera, but even on my hand you can see it's not a shade match. That is one of the problems that I have with BB creams. They don't tend to match the really fair skins, and I'm sure on the other end of the spectrum, darker skin tones might have a little trouble finding one to match them as well. It's given a little bit more coverage than the last BB cream that I've used, so that's a good thing. Not that you need coverage if you're going out and about to like walk or anything, but for it to be a sunscreen and for it to be tinted is kind of nice, because a lot of sunscreens are just kind of creams. So I did use up all of that, so it wasn't too much, but I don't know if you could tell, it doesn't really match. And it doesn't cover up like bumps and things. So there is that. Now I'm going to go into the mascara. And I'm going to curl my lashes. Waterproof mascara is known to actually hold curl in your lashes better. So if you have problems with like really heavy lashes, you can always use waterproof, even though it's a little harder to get off, but it will hold your lashes up. So I'm just going to curl my lashes. I zoomed in a little bit just because I don't mind this baby here. This is the Rocket Volume Express. The packaging is beautiful. This is my favorite color, this blue, and the brush looks like that. It's one of those plastic ones with the tiny little bristle combs. I like this style of brush, so let's see how it goes. And you start at the base of the lash and wiggle upwards. Wiggle and you can get the other side of the lash as well. Seems to be defining my eyelashes really well and not clumping together. There's the second coat, and I'll put a little bit here on the bottom lashes as well. If you don't want to apply waterproof mascara to both lashes, you could just do the bottom, since that's where it smudges the most. For me anyway. I know a lot of people do have a lot of smudging on the upper lid as well. So I've stopped on the third coat, and that's what I have so far. It looks pretty natural. My lashes are defined and pretty impressed with it, so I enjoy it so far. So here's a close-up of both products, the mascara, which I'm kind of impressed with, and then my skin. Didn't cover my under eyes or anything like that. My blemishes or anything, but it's just a BB cream, so it's not really supposed to, but again, doesn't match my skin tone. and it feels pretty nice on the skin. It's not sticky. The other one that I had was very sticky. So let's go for a walk with my pug Bowie. You wanna go for a walk, huh? Let's go. Let's go walk. You ready? Okay, let's go. Okay guys, this is my skin after walking 1.75 miles. I did work up a sweat, so I think the BB cream held its own. When there's sweat and oil, it's kind of a hard recipe to fix. But yeah, I think it held up pretty well. It doesn't match my face. It's the only issue I really have with it. As you can see, my face is a little bit more yellow and my chest is Elmer's glue colored. So yeah, I do have an issue with it not matching, so I would give it a 3 out of 5 stars. You know, if you guys have any recommendations of BB creams that would match my skin, or fair skin tones, or even darker skin tones, because there's probably, you know, both sides of the coin, there's probably issues with it. So if you have any suggestions, leave them below. I'd like to check it out and find one that would work for me. Otherwise, I think the mascara did a pretty bang-on job. I would give it a 4 out of 5 stars, only because it does have a couple of little fallout pieces that occurred upon my face. You know, again, oil and sweat doesn't mean it's oil and sweat proof, so it is waterproof. I think it would be a good one for the summer, so hope you guys check it out, and thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, thumbs it up, cause that's how I know if you liked it or not. And yeah, that's it for me. Thanks guys for watching. Take care. Bye.